Hey everybody, welcome to Brain Freeze, where we bring you the latest news and gossip on your favorite celebrities. From the red carpet to their personal lives, we've got it all covered. So sit back, relax, and join us as we take you on a journey into the fascinating world of celebrity culture. Harry Belafonte, a renowned singer, actor, and human rights activist, died at the age of 96 on Tuesday due to congestive heart failure. Belafonte was widely known for breaking racial barriers, balancing his activism with his artistry, and holding an Egot, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Awards. Belafonte was born in Harlem to Caribbean parents, and his mother took him to Jamaica, where he was exposed to the island's culture. Belafonte's iconic version of the Jamaican folk song Deo triggered a craze for calypso music, and his album Calypso became a bestseller, holding a spot at the top of Billboard's album charts for several weeks in 1956. In addition to his artistic achievements, Belafonte was also an active participant in the civil rights movement, helping organize the Freedom March on Washington in 1963 and assisting in Nelson Mandela's first trip to the U.S. after he was released from prison. Despite being criticized for his vocal critiques of people in power, Belafonte remained an advocate for social justice throughout his life. Belafonte was one of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s most trusted friends. In 1963, he helped organize the Freedom March on Washington, where King delivered his I Have a Dream speech. Clarence Jones, who helped draft that speech, told NPR's Fresh Air in 2011 that it was Belafonte who explained to them how to use the power of television. He said, Jones recalled, "You have to look at this as a media event, not just as a march." And so, for example, Harry was responsible for assembling what was called the celebrity delegation, a lot of celebrities from Hollywood and performing artists. And he was very firm that they should sit in a certain strategic part on the podium, because he knew that the television cameras would pan to them, would look to them. And so he wanted to be sure that they were strategically situated, so that in looking at the celebrities, they'd also see a picture of the march and the other performers. When Dr. King was held in a Birmingham jail, Belafonte raised money to bail him out. Coretta Scott King wrote in her autobiography, "Whenever we got into trouble or when tragedy struck, Harry has always come to our aid, his generous heart wide open." His relationship with the King family later turned rocky after Belafonte filed a lawsuit against King's estate in 2013 over the fate of 3 documents that the civil rights leader had given him, and which Belafonte tried to auction off in order to fund non-profit work. The family claimed that the singer and actor had wrongfully acquired the documents. Belafonte and the estate settled out of court the next year, with Belafonte retaining the materials. Throughout his career, Belafonte received numerous honors for his humanitarian work and the arts. He also helped organize Nelson Mandela's first trip to the U.S. after he was released from prison. Belafonte's legacy as a performer and activist continues to inspire many. In 2020, he was featured in the documentary film Singing for Justice, The Harry Belafonte Story, which chronicled his life and activism. The film features interviews with Belafonte as well as with civil rights leaders, musicians, and actors who have been influenced by him. Belafonte's impact on music, particularly in the genre of calypso, cannot be overstated. His music helped to popularize the genre in the United States and beyond. He also used his fame to promote social justice causes, including the civil rights movement, anti-apartheid activism, and efforts to combat poverty and disease in Africa. In addition to his EGOT awards, Belafonte received numerous other accolades throughout his career, including the Kennedy Center Honors and the National Medal of Arts. In addition to his activism, Belafonte also dedicated himself to humanitarian work. He was a Goodwill ambassador for UNICEF and traveled the world to advocate for children's rights. He founded the Harville Foundation, which supported numerous causes, including civil rights, education, and HIV/AIDS research. Belafonte was a trailblazer and an icon in many fields, but he always remained humble and grounded. In his later years, he reflected on his life and legacy in interviews and in his memoir, My Song. "I didn't set out to be a star," he once said. "I set out to be a social force." Belafonte's impact on music, entertainment, and activism will continue to inspire generations to come. Your support means everything to us, so please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing our content.